Hey Gemini, what's up guys? I hope everybody is well. We're gonna go ahead and do just what I wanted to do was a what's coming your way in Gemini season that you don't see coming. Okay, so this is kind of like an unexpected reading, but it's for like the entirety of Gemini season. Okay, so if that's something that interests you, go ahead and stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Okay. Gemini, if you are returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Thank you for all the good vibes because it really does mean the world, Gemini. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. So I am going to use the Zombie Tarot. I haven't used it in a long time, but I've had this deck for years and years and years. It was a gift from my dad, so I just felt like using a deck we haven't used in a while. Maybe I felt like using the Zombie Tarot because something's coming back from the dead, Gemini. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, right? 111 though. 111, okay? When I looked at the timer. Let's see. Okay, that's enough. I feel like there's energy surrounding like blueberries for some reason. I don't know, maybe blueberries are somebody's favorite. I don't really know, but I'm getting this energy of blueberries. I'm also seeing snails. Maybe snails are getting into your blueberries or getting into your plants, Gemini. Maybe you're dealing with pests when it comes to your plants or something. I rebuke that energy, okay? But there could be something like that. What do we have here for Gemini? I'm also seeing an hourglass. So time could be running out on something or time's up on something, but it doesn't feel negative. It almost feels like it's time for something to be revealed or it's time for something to come to pass that you've been maybe intuitively feeling was going to come for a while, Gemini. Maybe it's unexpected or you don't see this coming yet. You didn't foresee this yet. Or maybe even ever for some of you guys. There's some kind of energy like that. All right, what does Gemini not see coming in Gemini season? Oh, heck no, Gemini. Seduction, okay? Passion and romance await you. Heck to the no. Gemini, it's about to be hot Gemini season for you. There's going to be a whole hoe out here on these streets. No, Gemini, I don't know. I'm hearing Snoop Dogg too. Sensual seduction. Sensual seduction. I don't know why I keep hearing that. I'm gonna take my time. She gonna get hers before I don't know, something like that. Ooh, I'm gonna take it slow. I'm not gonna rush the stroke. Heck no, they got me up here saying this. That is what I'm getting though. Somebody's gonna try to seduce you, Gemini, in Gemini season. And they don't want to rush the stroke. Gemini, I don't know. I feel like somebody's gonna turn like the Mac move on you. Somebody is gonna try to Mac you. I just saw somebody doing the people's elbow in my mind's eye. So somebody wants to knock you out cold with it. Like, that's it. Gemini's mine. Like somebody wants to, I'm getting the energy of somebody wants to seduce you to where you're not interested in other people, Gemini. This was not what I was expecting here. This was not what I was expecting. What Gemini is not seeing in Gemini season that's coming towards them, we have unseen forces watch over you. Gemini, you have went through a lot of endings and I feel like you have been being guided. I'm getting the evil eye here. So I'm getting like a lot of protection against people who have really tried to manipulate you, step in your way. A lot of endings, a lot of trauma that you had to go through and endure. You've had some like guardian angel that's always been there. But I do feel like there's something about this guardian angel in Gemini season that is really going to become present for you. Some of you might see this guardian angel, or there might be like a real like encounter. Okay, like I don't know, like it almost feels like it is kind of like a paranormal encounter or something with a spirit guide that's coming up in Gemini season. Gemini season's already looking lit. Okay, we got somebody trying to do the sensual seduction, and then we got somebody doing the, I don't know what this is over here. It's like spirits like coming through too. So take it as it resonates, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Now I also see the spirits watching over you when it comes to this seduction energy, because the siren, a temptation may lead you astray. Yeah, danger and conflict lie in wait. Somebody could be really trying to put it on thick for whatever reason. And so there's almost like, I'm getting kind of like a genie energy here too, like a genie lamp. Like, oh, just rub me. I can make all your wishes come true. It's like, and my nightmares, I assume. There's that kind of energy. They're showing me, they're showing me the scene from Ace Ventura when she's like, how would you like it if I made your life a living hell? And he's like, well, thanks, Lois, but I'm not ready for a relationship. There's something like that. Like, I don't know, Gemini. This feels like a lot of new energy that's coming at you suddenly that wants to date you, wants to seduce you, wants to prove they're the best. For some of you, you might have people like, I don't know, competing over you or something. There is that kind of energy, like, may the best man/woman win. Emotions are definitely running at their peak. That's why I feel like Spirit's watching over you, like, oh, no. There's almost like, they're giving me this energy of like celebrities with, when they're getting kind of ushered out of restaurants and the paparazzi's there and fans are screaming on the street and they got their bodyguards kind of like, they got them over like, I don't know, they have jackets over them, putting them in the car. There's something about Spirit like ushering you away from somebody or from people. I feel like this is like a lot of new energy that's suddenly going to be coming at you in Gemini season. And Spirit's kind of ushering you away from this. I don't know, I really don't know why, but I'm kind of getting that energy. Maybe because your luck is soon changing, and this is, you know, maybe throw you off balance. Like, maybe that would change your luck to kind of link up with some of these energies, especially if they're low vibing in Gemini. Look, love wanting to come out with you would be guided through the darkness, and that's what I'm saying. For some of you, like, Spirit's going to guide you through this. For some of you, there might be somebody that you are meant to kind of link up with in Gemini season, but there could be so many options or so many different choices or something like that that leads to some kind of confusion. There could be a really major temptation here. I feel like Spirit is going to block this path for you or block several paths, so that way it's not even an option. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting. You're heavily protected when it comes to your love life or somebody trying to tempt you in Gemini season. This doesn't have to just be love. I know it says passion and romance await. I know that. But, you know, I like to keep these readings general. And for some of you, this is not going to be about love. This is about being tempted in some other way. This could be tempted to, you know, partake in an old habit, to maybe fall off the horse or something like that. This could be tempted to, you know, call somebody out their name or step out in anger with the passion energy. This could be temptation to... I don't know, maybe burning yourself out, going. There's like some kind of thing that you're going to be tempted to do that's possibly not that great for you, or you're not aware at the time, but it isn't that great for you. Spirit is leading you through this because I do feel like whatever this is, it could lead to some kind of endings to your blessings. That's what I'm getting, okay? So what else? What else does Gemini not see coming towards them in Gemini season? Let's find out. Look, I'm telling you, there's something about love. For some of you, that's what this is. There's a temptation that's coming towards you in Gemini season, and then there's an actual relationship. Like, there's an actual opportunity for a new relationship to blossom is what I'm getting here, okay? So for some of you, yeah, it is hot Gemini summer, okay? It is. And you have a lot of people around you that are very interested in you, and I don't know, you know, you're looking good. For my feminines out there, you're looking good, you're smelling good, you're all tan and shiny, and you're in your sundresses and your flip-flops or whatever you wear. And you're just like, you know, just doing your thing, and people are really noticing that. So there is a lot of temptation to kind of just go with impulses versus really thinking about what's maybe best for you. Because there's something about this maiden where, versus the seduction, she's kind of like, she's all open. There's nothing really guarding her. She's kind of just out there, you know? And there's something about this maiden that looks like she's locked away, like in a castle, right? Like unattainable or just yearning or dreaming for something. So it's like there could be two separate kind of energies that are coming towards you in Gemini season. And, you know, Spirit's guiding you through this is the energy that I'm getting. But whatever this new relationship that's blossoming is in Gemini season, I do feel like this is unlocking some kind of door for you. Like before, maybe your heart was very closed and you were like this maiden here that was kind of locked away in a tower. For some of you, this could be somebody who's choosing between you. Like, that's what I'm getting. So do take these readings always as they resonate. If you feel like you have to reverse the Gemini, please do so, okay? Because sometimes that is the way it goes. For some of you, this is somebody who's interested in you, and you are like this maiden, I'm going to assume, that's kind of been locked away and keeping to themselves, working on progressing themselves, all that good stuff. And there's another energy that's very seductive, very just like open and down for whatever, which there is an appeal to that. Like, I gotta be real with you, there is an appeal to somebody who's down for whatever, doesn't really have any kind of, you don't have to be serious with this person, you don't have to take this person seriously, Gemini, and you're something to definitely be taken seriously. You know what I mean? You're delicate like a bomb, not like a flower, right? You can just throw some flowers on a table if you want to, but you throw a bomb on a table, you might have yourself a hard time. So there's this energy of like, people do need to be careful with you, or you do bring a lot to the table, but you know, you could flip the table too, if needed. I don't know, that's for somebody. With this seduction energy though, I just feel like there is a choice that somebody needs to make. For some of you guys, I'm gonna be real with you, and you might, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, Gemini. I'm gonna be so 100, because you know that's how I am. For some of you, you are going to watch somebody get led away from you in Gemini season. I'm sorry, babes. If I was there, I'd give you a big hug, because Lord knows I've fucking been there a time or two in my life. So I know exactly how that feels. But you're gonna watch somebody be led away from you, away from your castle. You're just staring out the window watching, and they're gonna be led right to this pocket. Right? There's some kind of energy about that, okay? But Spirit's leading them because it's like, this is exactly what you need to be with, basically. Like, Spirit's like, I'm going to lead this person and let them go ahead and go towards their temptation, what is easy, what looks easy, the low-hanging fruit that they desire, because you're just a little bit too hard of a climb to get up there to your window. You know what I mean? There's this kind of energy of like, Gemini, you're like almost like male or female. You're Rapunzel up there in your tower, but you gave up so much you didn't cut your hair. So there ain't even no energy of like, Rapunzel, let down your hair. You're like, long hair was last season, right? I got rid of that hair. You got to find another way up here. There's something like that. And somebody just was like, no, for some of you guys. And that was part of it. Like, Spirit's like, you know, I know that not everybody is up for that task, Gemini, and that's exactly the point here. You know, so there is this energy of, for some of you, this is not for everybody. They're showing me a 15, so I'm gonna say 15% of you guys, which is not a lot considering how many people watch these videos. It feels like there is this chance of you watching somebody kind of get led towards something that you feel like, you know, that you're better, you know, that you're more like in alignment for this person, but for whatever reason, and you might not understand it at first, but trust me, Spirit understands it, because Spirit sees that this person is just gonna bring nothing but endings or distractions or drama to your life, and they really do need to be with what they're aligned with, which is what that feels like. That's just for some of you. I don't want to make anybody feel all kinds of anxiety, like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, because that's not going to be for everybody. But I do feel like there could be some kind of connection coming towards you. There is going to be some kind of message that comes in, and look, beware who you trust, that came out with that. Letting your intentions be known. Some of you are going to be like unsure about the people that are coming towards you. Like, what are your intentions? Why are you here? What do you want? That's for some of you guys. So you have created yourself kind of this tower or this energy of being a little bit guarded when it comes to love. So, but there could be somebody who they're up for the challenge, and then there's, you know, I don't know. Let's see. Let's get some tarot out here. What is this passion and romance that's awaiting for Gemini in Gemini season? What is this? It's passion and romance. We have the 9 of Pentacles, Gemini. That's what I'm saying. For some of you, you really are like in this single lady / fella energy. You're just looking really good. You're going to the gym. You're taking care of yourself. You're eating good. You're on your grind, right? You're building your empire. You know, you're following your divine purpose and path. You're staying prayed up. I don't know, Gemini. You have a really good energy to you. And yeah, that makes people want to, it's like attracting them like bees to flowers or to honey. Like, people are just very much just attracted to you. There's some kind of spotlight on you that is very appealing to other people around you, Gemini. For some of you guys, you're just letting off this natural like pheromone or scent or something is what I'm getting. So you might notice like you don't even look that great. You're just like literally in some gym shorts and whatever, and you go into the store real quick to get some milk or something, and like everybody is like looking at you and being nice to you and talking to you, and maybe even some people are flirting with you, and you're like, what's going on? I look like a wreck right now. What's happening? And it's just because you're letting off some kind of pheromone, because at the end of the day, humans are like animals. We are. Okay? So it's all instincts. It's all biology. And there's this energy of like, you're just very naturally attractive in Gemini season, and you don't see this coming. That's the thing, because maybe, not saying you're not taking care of yourself. I think you are, Gemini. I just feel like you're not really like focused on it. You know, your focus is on other things. But see, that's the thing. You're so heavily focused on building yourself that you just don't naturally see how much you're shining, and the energy that you're putting out is just like, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like bees to honey or bees to flowers. Like they can't help but be drawn in. So the Three of Hazards, this could be a lot of people at work that are suddenly interested in you. This could also be something that's coming in to tempt you in regards to money, because remember, this is not just about dating and people being, you know, attracted to you and stuff like that. Somebody could be trying to tempt you in some regards. And I feel like this could be about money or the workplace. Somebody might be trying to tempt you into, I don't know, working with them, or even giving up on working on something that you've been trying to. You have to take it as it resonates, because I'm getting kind of a split message here. For some of you, yeah, somebody wants to tempt you away from something that you've been working on. Like, oh, you don't want to do that, or you should try this instead, or maybe you should like trying to change the path that you're on. Somebody might be trying to tempt you into doing that, changing your path, Gemini. Maybe some of you are meant to kind of be this entrepreneur or have some kind of independence when it comes to your finances, and somebody's trying to keep you kind of stuck in a rut here with this Three of Pentacles. I've never really gotten stuck in a rut, but I kind of am with that card. Knight of Swords. This might feel like some kind of attack on you suddenly. Like, you know, like you could have your boss or somebody trying to take you out to lunch. Maybe like have, I'm getting like a work lunch, and they're like really trying to like muscle you into making a decision or deciding on something, Gemini. And if this is like suitors, like they're kind of aggressive. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but they are. So Gemini, you might need to like charge the taser or something. I don't know. Okay, like make sure that thing is locked and loaded. There's something about that. Yeah, make sure that thing's locked and loaded. There's something about like somebody is just very attracted to you. This Queen of Pentacles, this is my queen of like animal magnetism. Like she'd be out there in the garden just dirty in some cut off shorts and just like, you know, barefoot, and she's the sexiest thing that people ever seen, right? Versus the person who's all dressed up and gussied up and like 10 pounds of makeup on their face. No offense, because I wear makeup too. But there's that energy here. Like you're just very naturally attractive. You're giving a very natural beauty, and people are digging that. I don't know. I feel like I'm going back and forth with messages, but maybe that's because both messages apply. I feel both messages very strongly. That's why I'm like, I don't know which one to kind of land on. I think it might be both for some of you guys, or one or the other. So do take it as it resonates. Yeah, somebody is keeping an eye on you though. Page of Swords. Why? Ten of Swords. They want to cause some kind of betrayal. They want to cause some kind of ending. What do they want to cause an ending in regards to? If this is the storyline, Spirit, for some of them, somebody's trying to tempt them in regards to money, tempt them away from something, cause them to lose something. Why? What is this? Knight of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. Somebody is threatened by your success. I'm getting that very strongly. This could be somebody who has been putting in a lot of work. They've been there a lot longer than you. They do not feel like you deserve the opportunities that you're getting right now, Gemini, okay? They don't. Yeah, there's this energy of like somebody with the sun, it's clear as day that you're going to be offered something. So they're trying to tempt you away from it or something like that. Somebody is just very threatened by the progress that you're making in regards to something. Yeah, Six of Wands. It's like, yeah, it's official. Gemini, you're fucking, like, listen, you are official. That's the energy I'm getting, like you're official in something, and somebody is like, oh, really? This is the most creepiest Page of Swords that we have for the decks that I have. Look at him. He's a little ginger, and he's definitely a little fiery. Got that weird kid drawing in the background, got all kinds of messed up issues from his childhood. This is just somebody who's really weird, or somebody who they just don't have any boundaries. They're willing to cross the line is almost what I'm getting. So somebody is really looking into you, Gemini, and they're seeing how victorious you are, how abundant you are. They're either wanting you because of that. That's tempting to them. Okay, that's why they're wanting to seduce you, because you're very seductive to them. Or this is the energy again of like the job, when somebody sees what you're doing and they're very threatened by that, and they want to try to seduce you into fucking up, letting go of it, changing your direction. I don't know, that's what I'm getting. Okay, take it as it resonates, y'all. I don't know why I'm getting this. This is not going to be for, I was just about to say, this is not going to be for everybody. But for some of you guys, this is definitely like, if you have a boss that's shit, it could be the same sex. I was going to say a different sex than you, but this person could be the same sex as you. There could be something where somebody tries to like tempt you. Like, oh, we're working late, and they, you know, brush your arm, and there's a moment, and they try to get you to kiss them, and then that way they can go to HR and say like you sexually harassed them. They're giving me that episode of Living Single when Khadijah hires that really cute editor, and he like does that, like he basically seduces her and makes her kind of cross those lines that she normally wouldn't cross. And then he turns around and goes, oh, sexual harassment, you were filling all up on me, you wanted this, right? It's like that kind of energy, Gemini. So just be careful, because I am getting that for somebody. Somebody wants to try to get you caught up, and this could be a boss, like, and you know, I don't know. That's what I'm getting though. Okay, let's move on from this. Things get a little squirrely with this deck. I don't know, right? With this zombie deck, it's like it's down for anything. Okay, so what is this spirit energy, this unseen forces? What is spirit watching out for Gemini in regards to? Because Gemini, spirit is watching out for you. Your opportunities. 7 of Cups. Like, you don't have to worry about if somebody's trying to ruin something, confuse something. You might have a lot of choices coming up in the future too with that 7 of Cups. You might not know, you know, that analysis paralysis. You might not know what you want to choose, what path you want to go down. But there is your cornerstone of your legacy is being preserved. So whatever that is, whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship, I don't know, okay? But it just feels like there's something that is being preserved that is a pivotal point for you. It's a very important part of your life, or it's something that's very valuable in the future. And this could just be potential. This could just be a seed. This could just be, maybe this has something to do with whatever this is. So let's just go ahead and say that this is like, you know, several different love offers coming your way, and people being very attracted to you because you're shining right now, and people notice that, and that's really attractive to them. It's like spirit's like watching over you, because there's one opportunity in particular, there's one connection in particular that's very important to you. So you're being led and navigated through this so you can still make it to this Ace of Pentacles. That's kind of what I'm getting. Same kind of energy if this is talking about a job you're being tempted away from. Either way, your financial security is being protected. Whether you move away from this job or not, if that's the case for some of you guys, because I still feel like you're being protected. So unseen forces are watching over you. And with the moon energy, from all kinds of illusions that might be out there, meaning to block you or meaning to kind of distract you, because I am getting that energy here. Or some of you might feel a little gaslit. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Yeah, like I'm getting that energy. Like if somebody does try to like seduce you on the job and then act like that's not what they meant, like you might feel a little gaslit. Like, what? Did I imagine all that? No, you did not imagine that. You're on point. Okay, Gemini, Queen of Swords, you're on point. You know exactly what you felt. I feel like this person's playing games. Whoever this person is, I don't know what this is, but this person, if that is your story, Gemini, that person is playing games. I don't know what song that was that they were just playing. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, I was like, I could sit here and think about it and I probably still get it wrong. All right, so the maiden, new relationship is blossoming. What is this? You're being navigated through something though, okay? So what is this new relationship that's blossoming that Gemini is not seeing come their way in Gemini season? Temperance, 8 of Cups. I feel like this is too much. Just Six of Cups came out too. Knight of Cups when I split the deck. What is this new relationship? King of Cups. That's a little bit more clearer. So there is somebody that's coming towards you if you are a King of Cups energy. I know you're a Gemini, but you know, you might embody this kind of King of Cups natural energy. Maybe you have a lot of water in your chart or something like that. I do feel like there's a match. Y'all are different. King of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles, that's different, but that is still a match, a king with a queen, okay? Page of Pentacles, y'all might decide to take this slow. That's what I'm saying. So for some of you, this seduction does come in regards to dating and a lot of like, you know, just F-boys, F-girls that just, you know, in meaningless connections that really are not satisfying anything but a lower level impulse, okay? But some of you that has absolutely nothing to do with it, and this is more about your work and what we've already talked about, this is feeling like this is something genuine. You do have some kind of new relationship or connection that is blossoming in Gemini season. Six of Swords, sail away. For some of you guys, that's what you guys are gonna do. You know? Maybe even get on one of those little ferries and, I don't know, do that if that's what you guys would do, or get in a canoe or something, or kayak. I don't know. There's something about going over water or traveling through water, or something about water with this King of Cups and the Six of Swords. Maybe there's something around water where you meet this person and you guys like to be around water. But I do feel like whatever this connection is, it helps you feel better, okay? With the Six of Swords, you feel better. You feel like you're able to kind of move on past some of the stresses in your life. With this being the Six of Swords energy, you don't feel stressed with this person. You feel like this person is who they say they are. You feel like you're on the same page with this person, and you feel a lot of emotional connection to this person with that King of Cups energy. Okay, this could come kind of as a shock. This could come as a shock to other people around you. Look, we got the sun. Okay, Gemini, this could come to a shock, as a shock to other people around you, especially if you've been single for a while. People might have never thought that you were actually going to be with somebody, and then when this happens, it's like, damn, you know, Gemini is with somebody suddenly. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. But whatever this is, this brings a bright ray of sunshine into your life is almost what I'm getting. It's like you found your sunshine within this person, and I feel like they feel the same way. This is obviously not for everybody, but hell, fuck it. I'm gonna give the message because that's what I'm getting. This person could be a Leo, a water sign, an air sign. They don't got to be. Ten of Pentacles, I mean, come on, Gemini. Five of Swords, I feel like you might feel like sometimes you're playing with a loaded gun with this person too, because it's like this person could really hurt me, and I am tired of getting hurt. Right? Like it's King of Cups, like one more hurt, this water's got to be over me. I'm not going to be here anymore. So it's almost like you just don't want to suffer anymore. You don't want to go through anything else. You don't want to lose again. You don't want to have to feel like you have to move forward again and heal your heart again. You just don't want to go through that anymore. But I feel like there's something that feels really different about this person. Again, this person is like a ray of sunshine in your life. They make you feel like happy, you know, calm, clear-headed, secure, protected, taken care of, even if it's not financially. Some of you it could be though. With the Five of Swords, again, this is like playing with a loaded gun for you because you're just like, look, this person could hurt me. Maybe even possibly already has for some of you guys if this is you trying to do another go around. That would kind of explain this Five of Swords energy and why you're feeling like so apprehensive or like this is dangerous in some way. Knight of Cups, you're just surfing the wave of love here. That's the energy I'm getting, like you just want to surrender to it. For some of you, this feels like this is a rescue after a really bad situation. It's almost like that oasis in the desert type of energy that I'm getting with this card. Because if you look at it, like the zombies are approaching, these people are finally like, you know, at the end of the rope is what it feels like. There's nowhere from here to go. And then all of a sudden the helicopter comes out of nowhere and saves the day. It's like that kind of energy. So this person could come out of nowhere and suddenly, you know, save the day when it comes to your love life. Almost like giving you that, you know, renewing your faith almost in love. Guys, I'm trying here, okay? I feel like you're like, okay, do I look like a dumbass? Because I'm not one, even if I do look like one. I don't know. There's something like that, but you guys are wanting to take it slow. I keep seeing that Page of Pentacles. You are. You're like, I want to take this slow. Why? Nine of Swords, massive anxiety. Am I being gaslit right now? Is this real? That could possibly be that gaslighting energy I was getting. Like, is this real life? Is this just fantasy? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. Something about this is like, you're just not sure, but it feels good though. That's the thing. Ace of Wands. It doesn't feel bad. All right, let's get some advice out here and call it a day for this reading. Gemini, this was not what I was expecting for what you don't expect in May, but I guess that's the whole point. Too many. So what do we have, Spirit? Like advice / additional messages for Gemini. Advice / additional messages. You are more. That's really significant for that to come out, because for some of you, you might need to fly away from something. I feel like for some of you guys, you're like, it's official. I'm over this shit. That is for some of you. I feel like when it comes to whatever this is that's trying to get you off track, seduce you, fuck with your head, tempt you, even tempt your anger, guys, because for some of you, that is it. It just depends. Remember, we're messing with the ginger here. No offense. But you know about their tempers, okay? There's something here about this where it's like you are more than this situation. And with the service in reverse, I don't normally take reversals with this deck, but it's like you don't want to give your services to anything anymore. You're done. For some of you, you're like, this isn't a stud service. So for some of you, there could be a lot of people who are used to kind of dipping in and out to take advantage of your sexual energy, because maybe that's how you were in the past, Gemini. Maybe you were like Charlie Goodkind or whatever, like where they could just call you whenever and you'd be down, male or female, like whatever. And I feel like there's this energy of like, you feel like you're more than this. Like you don't want to be in that energy anymore. So stud services, male or female, are officially off the table for some of you guys. Like I'm not, call somebody else for a good time. Don't call me, because it ain't gonna be a good time. Like there's something like that. You're shutting them down really hard for some of you guys. I feel like because you are like, for some of you, you're like the eternal bachelor or bachelorette, and people around you know that for some reason. Maybe because there's like, you know, I'm getting like a circulation, like you kind of have this cycle, or somebody does. Gemini, this might not be your energy. Don't get offended if this isn't your energy, guys. It's okay, right? I know for somebody, they're squirming right now, uncomfortable, because I'm reading the hell out of them. It might not be you though, so just, it's cool. But for some of you, yeah. But that's something that it might go hand in hand with like a sex addiction or something, guys, for sure. So there's something about you pulling your power back and really taking your power back by flying away from that, like refusing to be somebody's just good time. I feel like you respect yourself more than you did in the past. Like in the past, it was whatever because you didn't care. Now you do care. You want more than that. So that's for some of you guys. That's just the message I got, okay? For others of you, if this is something that has to do, again, with the workplace where there's games and all that bull crap, you're like, it's official, I'm more than this, I'm done. It's in me, all this was in me. This whole place will fall apart without me. There's something about that. I don't know why I'm getting Kanye West vibes, but I'm getting like the energy of like somebody who's like, I don't know, like you know that you played a big role at whatever this is, and so you're walking away and you're fine. You realize that you're more, and it's official, you're over it. Extra, extra, read all about it. There's almost like that energy here. All right, so almost there, Gemini. You are almost there, and that is what I'm saying, because Spirit is trying to guide you. Unseen forces are watching over you, right? We've been getting that. They're leading you to this Ace of Pentacles, leading you with your intuition and through the fogginess too that might be out there. You are almost there, Gemini. Something has been preserved for you. I'm getting that very strongly here. This could be a transformation that's happening. Look, okay? See how that's lining up? This could be a transformation that's happening. You are almost here to this transformation that's taking place. And when it comes through, you're going to feel so grateful. That's the energy I'm getting. You're going to be like, yay. For some of you, this could be involving another person, you know? Some of us like to, like, and I'm definitely in this boat, okay? But some of us like to kind of think our legacy is really focused around money. It's really focused around like something that we're creating. But for a lot of us, it could be, there could be a partner, there could be a soulmate that's significant to your journey in the future. And that might be something that's scary to you because you're used to focusing on yourself, depending on yourself. And so when you have to depend on other people not to let you down, that's very scary, especially when that's what it's kind of been what's happened a lot. Okay? So there is this transformation that's taking place where you're learning how to face your fears. I cannot help but notice this. It's like the rainbow goes on and it continues and then it shoots down into that. I don't know if everybody's seeing that, but that's the energy I'm getting here. Okay, one more. for advice / additional messages. It says focus on the big picture. Victory. Interesting with the face your fear and focus on the big picture coming out on top of all this love information that we got suddenly. It's like, yeah, focusing on the big picture of something. Because if you get caught up on the small details, it might be like, oh, well, you know, I don't like how this person chews, so I'm not gonna be able to deal with that for the rest of my life. It's like, really? Focus on the big picture, because maybe you could just have a conversation with them about it and bam, problem solved. But are you just nitpicking, looking for any little thing you can to prove that this is a disaster so you can just jump ship? It's like, be wary of doing that, Gemini, because there could be something that's really good for you here in the future, and it does involve another person. I don't know. I'm sorry. That's the message, right? All right, guys. I hope it helps. So it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.